MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, a spring training matchup between the Giants and their Cross Bay rivals, the Oakland Athletics. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Harold, what's the key for them today?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Sonny Gray, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Oakland A's. And down there catching Stephen Vogt. You know, he's a solid catcher behind the plate, but he also has the ability, because he's a pretty good athlete, to play first and the outfield and not hurt you in those positions.
At the plate, Mark Summers. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Off the afternoon for San Francisco, second baseman, number 5.
Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. Hit well on the ground to first. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Batting third, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Into the box now, Buster Posey. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. Fly ball out to right field. Joyce is there. And that's the third out. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Johnny Cueto, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he loves his fastball, but he's got 2 of them. He's got the 4-seamer and then that cutter. Just keeping hitters honest. He'll bust you in with the 4-seamer, then he'll throw the cutter to keep you off balance. Let's take a look at the Giants' defense, brought to you by Majestic. And in right field, Hunter Pence. He's going to be arms wailing all over the place and look as unorthodox as anybody who's ever played the game of baseball. But you know what? He makes the plays. And the man's got a cannon.
Striding into the box, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Marcus Semien.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Ready on 1-2. Line drive to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Well, Matt, if you ask me how to start a game, you want your pitcher to throw a 1-2-3, which he did the top half, and then your leadoff guy gets a single. That's a recipe for success.
Now at the plate, Stephen Vogt, the American League's Silver Slugger, behind the plate a year ago. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Now, Summersgill's tough to figure out. He may get some complaints. You don't know what side of the bed he woke up on, and that's like his strike zone. He'll call one side of the plate and not the other. When you figure out what side he's calling, that's where you make your living.
Ready with the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Working for the punch out and the offering. And Peralta won't get there. It's a base hit.
Well, back-to-back balls hit hard to start their bottom half of the first here. No wonder they were hustling off the field. Maybe they knew something we didn't know. They came to hit this game.
Here's Chris Davis now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with two guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Hit in the air out to left field. Crespo is there. 1 down. Coming to the plate now, Mark Hanna, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Hot shot on the ground is short. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Stepping in, Franklin Gutierrez. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Franklin Gutierrez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Simeon's got it. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 9, Brandon.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Wendell on the grass, on to first, and there are 2 down.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
At the plate, Hunter Pence. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, this is the 6th hitter he faces. He finally gives up a hit, but man, he's looking sharp today. I think he's going to have a good game.
Third baseman, Connor Gillespie.
Here's Connor Gillespie as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The 0-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Joyce is there. And the inning is over. One left for San Francisco. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Healy. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Third baseman, Ryan Healy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Pence coming on. One away.
Batting sixth.
Now in the box, Matt Olson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet. So you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Here's Matt Joyce now. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Bases are empty here with two men out. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line and right. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Into the box, Alberto Crespo. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Alberto Crespo.
Popped up, Wendell on the move. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth.
Here's Michael Morse now.
Hitter, Michael Morse.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. A solo shot here to left as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Well, it's only spring training, but this is the kind of swing that makes you anxious for the season to start. Tracked the ball all the way and just exploded on it for a homer. He looks ready.
In now, Mark Summers.
Mark Summers.
Yes, he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit.
Well, Matty jumped on that first pitch after the home run. It's a line drive for a base hit. I was always a little reluctant to get in the box after you gave up a home run, thinking he might dust me right here.
Into the box, Johnny Peralta, as he rips it on the ground to second. One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. Stepping into the box, Jake Smolinski. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jake Smolinski.
In there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and he pops it foul behind the plate. Posey waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Ready now, Joey Wendell. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Good riding action to that thing, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Gutierrez has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Marcus Semien, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on.
That's
close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a pitch swung on and bounced to Peralta at short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. It remains 1-0. Sean Manaea is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Buster Posey comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Buster Posey.
Hit on the ground to short. Semien's there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Center fielder number 33, Franklin Gutierrez.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Liner toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, Batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Healy
Is there, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Stephen Vogt. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Stephen.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Standing in now, Chris Davis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Gillespie is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, first baseman.
So now it's Mark Hanna. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. A high fastball is in there.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A's are gone in order. They're down 1-0. Jarrell Cotton will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring.
45, Jarrell Cotton.
With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Hunter Pence digs in to get the inning started.
Fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's Connor Gillespie. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Canna. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Alberto Crespo, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Ross Stripling makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring.
Ross Stripling.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle, picked up by Peralta. And he's retired 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Now at the plate, Matt Olson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Check swing grounder to the right side. Belt comes up with it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
How do you like that? Check swing and he gets a single. Most people are complaining on the check swing. I didn't go. Now you see what happens when you do.
Here's Matt Joyce now as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. Crespo is there and he'll bring this one in. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, center
stepping in and ready for another shot. Jake Smolinski. His last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Now a slider and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Fouled back. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball and it's still 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. The A's strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Kendall Graveman is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Michael Morse. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded, foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
Boy, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
On the ground to third. Healy picks it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman, Mark Summers.
Digging in and looking for more, Mark Summers. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smolinski's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Christian Colon will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
Christian Colon.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. Healy scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Christian Colon will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 25, Christian Colon.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Joey Wendell comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Up for the A's, second baseman, Joey
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This ball sliced the opposite way, but it'll get into the seats deep in left and foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And there's ball 1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those. Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink the strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The batter, number 10, shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Marcus Semien. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard towards the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
In now, Stephen Vogt, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch on the ground to the right side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Here's Chris Davis now as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And not in time as the run scores.
Oh, they're playing small ball this inning, Matt. Back-to-back singles.
First baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Canha, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Brian Morris takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Brian Morris.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Shot fouled over towards the coaching box. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a look and a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about him. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready on 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
It's a big spot right here. 2 runners on, and you knew he was going to waste a pitch right there, 0-2. But right now you can still make him chase out of the zone, and you got a chance to get out of this jam.
First and second now, 1 man out. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Crespo will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Ryan Healy, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Crespo is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Liam Hendricks is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Here's Buster Posey now, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Center fielder number 33, Franklin Gutierrez.
Striding in once again, Franklin Gutierrez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Simeon. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Derek Law gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Derek Law.
Bruce Maxwell is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Leading off for the A's, designated hitter, Bruce Maxwell.
John Jay is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field.
32, John Jay.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now the pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Matt Joyce. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, Jake Smolinski as he grounds one briskly to short. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still tied 1 apiece. Raul Alcantara has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
50, Raul.
Digging in once again, Hunter Pence. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you're set up to throw something away if you elect to do that.
Smolinski is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Hit out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Alberto Crespo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Smolinski. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. Now to the plate, Joey Wendell, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Second baseman, Joey
Starts
Wendell.
things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Dribbled to the right side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Renato Nunez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Lofted in the air out to right field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher Steven.
Thad Montoya will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. A's are gone in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Santiago Casilla will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Josh Fegley is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Chad Pinder is also into the game as he takes over at short. Here's Michael Morse now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Designated hitter, Michael Morse.
Line to the right side. On a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Into the box, Mark Summers. Out of play. He's running again. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Boy, that throw was right on the money.
Yeah, you said it, Matt. That was a lot of practice paying off right there. Great footwork, quick release, and an absolute strike down the second. Take notes, kids.
Popped up. Canna is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Giants.
Now at the plate, Christian Colon. Lifetime numbers against Casilla. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Joyce coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Didn't try to do too much with it. 2 strikes on him. He just fights it off and flips it into right field.
Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Joyce is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Giants leave 1, still tied 1 apiece. Miguel Morales is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that misses 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now it's Mark Canna. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
A big pass at a slider that gets past him. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gillespie is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2. Jeff Decker will get the call the pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Decker.
right there for strike one.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Here's another 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Score remains tied 1-1. Miguel Morales will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Elliot Red will also enter as he takes over at third base. In now is John Jay. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Well, that curveball's on the outside half. You usually shoot it the other way, but he stayed with it. And because he got the barrel in the right place, he still got a base hit.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Jay heads for the plate, and now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will score now from first, and the throwing mistake there getting the ball in is going to wind up costing him.
Hunter Pence.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Hit weakly back to the mound. And he's set down, one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Connor Gillespie. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. And to score is the runner from third, and they've added another to their late lead here in extra innings.
Well, that base hit right there gives them two-run cushion. When you have a two-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Stepping in now, Alberto Crespo. He swings and grounds it to short. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Giants 3 and the A's 1. Mark Melanson takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Here's the German-born catcher, Bruce Maxwell. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter.
Well, he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
He throws him on the fastball there. Bruce Maxwell is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Matt Joyce is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And he takes strike two. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball line hard towards short, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
So he tried to double up with him on a curveball. The problem with that is the first one you recognize, the second one you hit. Nice job.
In now, Jake Smolinski, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Gillespie's up with it. There's one.
Now batting.
At the plate, Joey Wendell. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him.
And they will put the tag on him. They got him, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants. 3 runs on 8.